Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk to you about how to write a strong motivational letter. And this episode is all about the mindset, the structure, and the strategy to help you write a letter you could be proud of and actually that works. But before we begin, like always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this so that it reaches others as well who might be interested in applying. Okay, so first off, why even motivational letter, right? Why does it matter? So, one thing you have to know when applying a scholarship or when applying to scholarship is um, hundreds, if not thousands of people are applying to that same scholarship probably. So your motivational letter needs to stand out so they can pick you because motivational letter basically is something that answers why they should pick you, right? That's your moment. That's where you stand out. Like it's your chance to say, this is who I am, this is what I care about, and this is what I'm going to do with the opportunity that they are giving you. So it's very important to set a good stage for the people that are giving you the scholarship position opportunity. So whether it's for university or scholarship such as OKP, the one I took, for example, that letter is there to answer one main thing. Like I said, why they should pick you and why should they invest in you? Why do they want this? Why do you want this course? And what are you going to do with the course? Right? Once you get the knowledge, what are you going to do with it? Those are the main things they are trying to assess basically. The scholarship isn't it's not something they're just giving for the sake of giving, right? It's like an investment for someone who will then magnify that and create an impact. So it's important that we have that in mind. For example, for the OKP, the one I did, the goal clearly says that they want to contribute to sustainable and inclusive development of society by strengthening the capacity, knowledge, and quality of both individuals and organizations. So that means they want people who will apply um, what they have learned. So they want people who will apply what they have learned to make change, whether in policy, practice, or entrepreneurship, education, or community leadership in different aspects. That they want someone who is going to get the knowledge and go ahead and apply it to something impactful. Um, so maybe I should also tell you that the university, there are two motivational letters. For example, in my case, I wrote for the university and also for the scholarship provider, which was Occupy at the time. Now you probably have to, even in your case, you probably have to write two motivational letters if because most of the time it's not the university that is giving you the scholarship. The university is giving you the courses, but they partner with other parties, whether it's government or non-government partners, to provide the funding or to provide the scholarship. So you will probably end up writing two different motivational letter as well, one for the university and the other for the scholarship. So we can go through it together, how it looks like when it's for the admission and how it should look like for the scholarship. So in for the university letter, you're showing them that you are academically prepared, the course aligns with your background, you are capable of succeeding in the program. In my case, for instance, I wrote why I chose that specific course, how it matched my background in civil engineering, my passion for solving wicked problems, and how project-based learning at a university of Twente, the one I went to, was different from purely theoretical education that I've had before. So I tried to highlight that overall because it was project-based learning, and I really loved so much that fact. So I tried to highlight that in the motivational letter I put. So the message here was, I can do this and I am the right fit for the program because of this. So that's what I try to highlight. And when we look for the scholarship, like I said, it was Occupy for me. So for the Occupy scholarship, I wrote, um, normally you are showing them that you care about solving the real world problems in your country or your continent or even the world at large, and the course will help you achieve that. That's what you're trying to tell them, and then that you will return back home and apply the knowledge that you're acquiring basically, right? You have this impact that you want to create, and there is this course that can help you create that. So you try to blend that and write the message. So the key message will be, I'll use this opportunity that you're providing me to make a difference. That's the thing that you have to write on your motivational letter, basically. And one thing is the structure itself. So I will help you like how you can structure this. If we break it down, I would say like start with a story. Maybe I'm biased, but most of the time when I write motivational letters, I start with personal story because I feel like uh it's something real and genuine, and it also like it shows purely that it is you. It brings up something about you. Like I said, when applying to scholarships, a lot of people are applying, so to be able to be noticed or to be able to be different from everyone, you need to show who you are, where you're coming from. So I try to keep it real and try to write about my story and then blend it into why it matters to me to be able to solve the problem that I'm trying to solve using the course that I'm trying to learn. For example, it could be a problem you have seen in your community, a personal experience that shaped you as a person or in your career, or a moment that made you who you are. I need to do something about this. Like for example, if there is poverty where you come from and you're like, okay, I need to be able to contribute to my community. Maybe those are the things that you need to highlight. Um, when I say this, I'm not saying this is the only way. I'm just sharing you uh, what I've used, for example, and that worked for me, and what I've believed would work for you as well. So, for example, grew up in Malala, and I saw firsthand how people struggle for a living. So this shaped me. My desire, for example, to study the spatial engineering, the program I did, and work in wicked problems such as food security, so that I can provide an impact to my community, basically. And that's how I try to provide my why, and to show them my why they should pick me, or why should they need to invest in this specific program or specific issue that I'm trying to address. And the other one is you have to show the alignment of the course with what you are trying to achieve, or where you're trying the course and also the problem you're trying to address. They need to be able to match, right? So you need to show that as well. Once they are connected, once you are connected to your story, you can tell them why this course is the next step for you, uh, and how it connects to your background, what makes the right program for you. So you can blend them all together. For example, talking about a course content, teaching style, and the future relevance of the course itself to the problem you're trying to address. For example, in my case, I talk about with the background in civil engineering and experience in agri-tech startups, because I've had a startup. I briefly touched up on this, and I will dedicate a specific episode on this. But I wrote like my background in civil engineering and my experience in these agri-tech startups. I want to build a system level understanding, and with spatial engineering stood out because of its project-based approach to solving complex real-world problems, and how that was important for me. I tried to blend that in. I also try to explain the problem you want to solve. So I tried to explain that, so you could also do the same. Like you could explain the problem you want to solve, because you already told them how it aligns with the course, right? This is where the occupation, especially in my case, paid attention, that you need to be specific when applying to, because you're now trying to zoom in and explain to them, if you give me this opportunity, I would be able to solve this problem. So don't say like I want to help my country and just stop there, but go as specific as possible. Where exactly, what's your niche, kind of, so that it's real and measurable, so it's easier for them to be able to say, okay, this person can achieve it um, by this course, or using this knowledge. For example, in my case, I said my country faces serious challenges in food security and also water distribution. And I try to use my engineering skills in special engineering to, and these problems, I kind of highlighted that these problems are not just because of the lack of resources, but due to poor planning and inefficiencies in logistics and data. And my goal was to be able to use my engineering background in spatial data analysis to optimize and this supply chain and stuff. And that's kind of where I did my thesis as well. And that was like specific goal. Like I zoomed in into a specific, and that became powerful. So it becomes easy for people to be able to say, okay, this is doable or not. And one other thing I would say is you have to link the course to the solution. Now you have to tell them this course I'm taking. So I say this is what I want to do, and I've also said this is the course. So now blend them both. Okay, look into the curriculum that the course they are trying to provide, and what are the skills in there, and what skills from there are going to help you to be able to address the problem you are saying you will address. For example, in my case, I said I will use remote sensing and system modeling, geospatial data analysis, and I'll be able to monitor agricultural trends, understanding motivational patterns, and propose infrastructure improvements, all of which directly support the food security impact that I said I will create. So, and also I use the skills that I'm going to acquire using that program. So these are the things you could say, not necessarily like duplicate this, but the idea is that you have to look into the course that they are trying to provide, the skills that you're going to acquire from that, and yeah, match it with the problem or the challenge that you've seen that you want to address. And I think that'll be perfect. And also try to show your future plan. Maybe this is the final thing that I would add, and how you would give back. This is where you tie it all together. How will you see what you've learned, and what's your vision basically moving forward? What are you thinking? It doesn't have to be perfect or something official, right? It can be your own startup like mine, a new idea, a movement, a collaboration, but show them that you have this plan that you are thinking. I plan to expand my startup. It could be like, as an example, I plan to expand my startup platform that connects farmers and consumers using spatial data to reduce middlemen and also increase market efficiency and help small producers earn more. I also want to mentor youth in my community who are interested in tech and development. As I say this, I'm literally doing that. I did my thesis on the same thing, like what I did on my startup. Um, and I also work on now trying to give back for the youth what I've learned, and also try to empower everyone that they can actually acquire such type of opportunities and reach to the level that if other people are reaching, including me. So I feel like what I've said before, I'm already implementing it. So that's kind of, it feels good. So anyway, the point here is show that this isn't just for you, but that you are actually trying to create an impact. Maybe as a bonus in general, what I could say here is also don't try to sound too fancy, but like just make sure to be clear. You can be fancy, but the thing is, you just have to be clear and natural, because it's sometimes better to sound you. That way you can stand out, and it's because a lot of people are probably using buzzwords, and instead of that, just be clear and natural, so it just feels real. I also would say use a lot of there are a lot of things that you could leverage now, including AI. So use the tools that are in at your fingertip these days. Yeah, make sure your story is original, but use the tools to enhance the your motivational letter basically. And also, like I said, connect everything: your past, the course, your future goals. Yeah, make sure to blend them all together so it's easier for the program uh, providers to be able to pick you. And you don't need to come from, and this I can't stress this enough, you don't need to come from big name schools like Ivy League schools, because I like I said, I most of my time I've been in well, like my whole time I have been in was it only in 10th grade that I went to like private school ish only for 1 year, but the rest of my life I have been in government school. So you don't have to come from like high Ivy League or fancy school to get scholarship or other opportunities, as long as you have good background and passion, and also you have clarity of your purpose and what you are trying to achieve. And also use resources like YouTube. What I'm just doing right now, you can get some inputs from this and write to your put it to your motivational letter. Like I said, use AI and other tools and people who have done this before. Ask people who passed through this. It will make things easier. And yeah, if in any way this helped you uh, I think I pretty much said most of the things I want to say. And if in any way this helped you, make sure to let me know, or um, if you're trying to apply, let me know as well if you're using these resources to be able to prepare yourself. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it what I want to say today. I feel so sleepy today, I don't know why, but yeah, I hope this was helpful, and make sure to share it with others, like I say, so that we can grow this platform. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, put them in the comment section, I'll try to work on them. And until I come back to you with another episode, bye for now. Thank you.